In this video, guys, I will be revealing one token that will take the cryptocurrency market by storm. Coinbase is in it, Pantera Capital is in it, and even Founders Fund by Peter Thiel are already in it. So all the big VC investors and the top of the crab, obviously, are already in this token because it's all about real-world assets. So if you remember correctly, on the live streams, you guys have asked me before, what do I think about real-world assets? And I told you that I'm not investing in real-world assets because I haven't seen any crypto project that was impressive to me until this project came up. Now, if you're in my alpha group, you already know what this project is because I posted it there before and I told everybody there that, guys, maybe I'm going too crazy, but I have been going in and buying into this project too much. But for YouTube, nobody have, I haven't posted it here because I started with the alpha group members first. So this project, guys, is called ONDO Finance, okay? Currently, it's trading at a price of 29 cents. But first, let's understand what ONDO Finance is, right? There is a good article here that talks about ONDO, and there's also a good description of what ONDO Finance is all about. With tokenization gaining attention as an emerging crypto narrative in recent years, ONDO has come up on the radar of most crypto investors. ONDO Finance, the project behind the token, is backed by traditional finance and crypto giants like Goldman Sachs, Coinbase. The project exposes tokenized versions of Blackrock's short-term U.S. Treasuries, ETF, and money market fund, with ONDO to serve as a governance token of ONDO DAO, which oversees changes to Flux Finance, a protocol built by the project to allow DeFi natives to lend their stablecoins to qualified ONDO Finance investors for yield. Several investors are piling in the hope of riding the tokenization hype train. So this is what's happening, guys. This is ONDO, but this article is basically warning people that there's a lot of fake ONDO Finance tokens on chain. So you have to be careful to make sure you're picking the right one here. So this is the token, and it's a big narrative. And if you go on their website here, you can definitely see what they're offering. They're offering institutional grade finance, but on chain. Imagine the Blackrocks of the world and the institutional investors. They might be in crypto or the larger crypto hedge funds. They might want to get into, or even you as a simple investor, you might want to get into the USDY, right? The US dollar yield, or you might want to get some US treasuries, or you might want to get into the US money markets. And what ONDO is doing is basically getting all those real traditional assets and bringing them on-chain so that you can simply go onto their platform and swap with Ethereum, Solana, and they're on multiple chains as well. They're on Ethereum, Polygon, and Solana at the moment, you can see. It's insane, guys. All right. And they have their own stablecoin that they're also building that is backed by them. And you can see, they have a lot of high quality assets and managers, BlackRock, PIMCO, regulated service providers like Crestit, Ancora, and StoneX, and NAV, and third-party audited security, Trail of Bits, QuantStamp, ImmuneFi. I mean, I'm so bullish on this project, guys. It's one of the most legitimate because recently crypto has been meme coins, like not so much utility or impressive project, but this is something that came up on my radar and I invested. If you're in my alpha group, you have already made some profit on this at this point. But for those of you guys who are watching now, it's still not too late, I think. If you look at this project and you want to compare it to something, you have to compare it to the DAO projects, like MakerDAO, for example, that basically champion DeFi. These guys are championing the traditional finance to crypto, which is also reward assets, is being referred to. So it launched recently. Currently, you can find this token on Bybit. It's trading on Bybit. Link to Bybit is in my description below. Make sure to use my link. You can find it on BitGet, on BingX, and all these exchanges that you can find. The links are in the description below. But most importantly, if you trade on-chain like me, you can also find it on Uniswap V3. All right, so let's quickly look at the tokenomics here. The max supply for this token is 10 billion tokens. As you guys know, the traditional guys, they always have a high number when it comes to token supply, right? So ridiculously high, but I think the potential is still there because current market cap is only $412 million. I see this as easily a 10 billion market cap coin at worst. In a good market, this should be above 10 billion in my books. And then you also have other things to consider, the liquidity, which is always there because it's listed on the largest exchange. Coinbase is part of it, even though they haven't listed. And Binance is an investor in this, I hear, but they still haven't even listed it on it. So it has a lot of good news coming for it. And if you go to, there's some negative news also about this you have to be aware of. ONDO project's team faces heat for tanking token after suspected dump. So basically, when it launched last week, or it was 2 weeks ago, and the price started climbing, and the team was exposed for starting to dump some of the tokens that within an hour, the price tanked by 15%. But obviously, for a project that has a heavy VC hand like this, you should expect big dumps because that's when the VCs are exiting. So there's a good tweet that I saw here of one of the guys on Twitter that made an announcement on how ONDO was dumping the token. And one of the guys here said, look, this is to be expected. It's a lot of Chinese investors, right? So he said it's not worth a lot of money, so go ahead and buy it. It just happened to change hands. I'm still waiting for 0.1 to buy the bottom. I'll do it when I get the chance. So yeah, right now you should still expect some dumps incoming for this token as most institutional investors will be exiting. But whenever you find a dip, an opportunity to buy in at a low, I think it's a great opportunity. So I'm already into this token, but whenever I see an opportunity to buy a dip, I definitely will do it as well. So yeah, that's basically what I have for you guys on ONDO Finance. I am 100% bullish on this token. I will be sharing my positions and what I'm doing, but I'm now adding this token to my radar that you'll get tired of me screaming about it because I think it's an impressive project from a utility point of view. So never say I didn't tell you because I always tell you these things, guys. I'm telling you, ONDO Finance at $400 million market cap, I think it's extremely undervalued. Now, this is not financial advice whatsoever. It's just that I was hiding this from you by not making a video, but I shared it in my alpha group and I just couldn't help the excitement to share with you guys that, hey, I'm now an ONDO maximalist at this point. All right. Love you guys. If you appreciate this content that could make you rich, then you have to simply drop a like and a subscription to the channel. Subscribe. And most importantly, you support the channel by becoming a member. So if you click that membership button, I'll also appreciate it. And if you want to be the first person to hear about the opportunities that I find in crypto, then join my alpha group. Simply go to cryptouniversity.network and you click on alpha group like here, and you will basically join our membership. And anything that I find, you will be the first to know. And I'm telling you, there's been a lot of success in that group from ODI, SATs, and now we're talking ONDO and also in NFTs. Recently, actually, we found success on NFTs on Bitcoin. If you guys are in my alpha group, I shared before about Bitcoin puppets, by the way, and it has doubled since. So I took some profit. If you haven't, I do recommend that you probably should be doing it right now, just to make sure that you pull out your principal. And also, you should check your wallet whether you received the RSIC Meta Protocol airdrop. Currently, one NFT is worth $1,300. And I received a few of these. So make sure you check your wallet. you might also have been lucky and you have some free money. So check your wallets. I also share this on Twitter anyway. But if you want to be early with these kind of things, guys, I do recommend you join the Alpha group, and I'll see you on the next video. Stay awesome.